One of the worst parts of weed eating is running out of line and having to replace that. It seems complicated, but we're going to make it really simple for you. I'm here with Joe at Nexus Seed and Hardware. Joe, you said this is easy, right? That yes, I can even do this?
Yeah.
Now, when we're looking at the weed eaters, you said there's 2 different types.
Correct.
Can you tell me what those are?
Okay, so this one right here, it's the older type. You have to take it apart, and there's 2 lines. One goes one side, one goes out the other side. This one over here behind you is the newer type. You just stick it in, you line up your holes, or your line, with each arrow. You stick it through, make sure your line is even, and you just twist it together. It's that simple.
Okay, you say it's simple, but let's actually go through it so that I can know that I can do this.
Okay, let's do this one first since this is my hand.
Sure.
Just line your arrows up. Grab your line. Stick it through.
Now, how many feet are you putting through this?
This is about 20 to 25 feet of line. Okay. The hardest part about this is it gets tangled up. So you just pull it out as you go.
Do you have to feed it a certain amount through there, or like all the way through?
So you just feed it until you have the same length on both ends.
Okay.
So you just grab both your ends. What I do is I hold them like that.
And just pull them together.
Keep
to
them
make
together.
Sure it's the same, yeah.
Pull it even.
Okay.
You hold the head.
And you just twist it.
Just twist it.
And that's literally it. You don't actually have to take it apart or anything.
Exactly.
Okay.
They make a smaller head like this for the curve shaft. It just takes less line. It takes about 12 feet.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is literally something you can do in like a minute or 2.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people, like especially the professional guys, carry line in their back pocket. So if they run out and they're farther away from their truck, they just stop.
They're ready.
Wind it up and they go.
Yeah. And there's not actually anything to take out. When you run out of line, it's just gone. Yep. So it's ready to feed. And then how much do I want to leave?
Just about like that.
Okay.
Because if it sticks out past this knife right here, it'll cut it off as it smacks it. But then it's ready to go again.
All right, I can do this one. Let's check out the other one.
The other one is a little harder. So you actually have to take this one apart. So some guys use pliers or anything. I can actually use an ink pen. So you push the tab in. As they get wore out, they're a little easier.
Just fitting less tight.
Yep. So what you have to do is you have to push these tabs in. And they're kind of stiff. You cut 2 pieces, about 12 feet a piece, and it goes in this hole. And then you just wind it up.
Okay.
And there's an arrow.
Which direction?
Which direction. And they both go the same way.
So it's split down the center there, one for each side.
So one for each side. And remember which hole you put it in, because the other one goes on the other side.
Okay.
So this one goes here, and I put it on this side. So then I'm going to turn to this side, grab my other one, and put it right here.
You're making this simpler than I thought. So the hardest part is just getting it apart.
I've had a trimmer with this same head on it for since 2014. So for a while. And I grew up with these kinds of heads on them. So then all you do is there's 2 tabs. Put them in little notches. Grab your trimmer again. Push it down there, and then you get it so it holds itself.
Okay, you don't have to like twist it on, you just...
I twisted it down, and then it's got notches. It holds itself. Pull it down through the eyelets. See, it just popped. So you push it down so it holds itself again. You put the twine in the grooves. This is where having big hands helps.
Or an extra set, possibly.
There you go.
And you can hear it snap to know
Yep.
that it's back together.
And this one's a little longer. So this one, I would just take a pair of wire cutters, just cut it off.
Okay.
Or if you start the trimmer, it'll just cut itself off.
Okay. Now that's not bad, but if I have this type and I decided I want the simpler head, can I switch it out?
Just come on in and tell us what model you have, and we can get you the right head.
Okay.
You can even bring your trimmer in and purchase the new head, and we'll switch it out for you.
Oh, all right. You made it really simple, Joe. Thanks so much.